basically what we're going to be doing in this this video today is going over a review of my account, essentially, because right now my account is actually free to play. I haven't spent anything on it so far. If we go here, packs, if we go to packs, you can see Christmas pack. Haven't bought it. Sorry, I'll just move this. Okay, so I haven't bought the Christmas pack, haven't bought the Moonlight pack, haven't bought the Welcome pack. Welcome pack is really good, you know, so the price, $2.99, you know, well, English money. I think it's pretty similar in American currency as well. You get what, 2 summons, 90 SkyStones, 100k gold, and 3 penguins. That's not bad. This pack, rank up pack. Love this one. There's actually a rank up pack 2 as well. That comes after you buy this one and after you hit, I think, level 45. So this one, 3,000 SkyStones. That's a lot of SkyStones for £30. And if we compare it to this one, you know, you get 1,500 here. So, and that's 3 times the price. But this is a really good pack anyway. If we go compare it to, say, the monthly pack, monthly summon pack, right? Which I also haven't bought. Okay, so here you get 3,000 SkyStones and 70. So that'd be what? What? That's just weird. Okay, 50 is 10. So you get 14 summons, right? You need 14 summons and 3,000 SkyStones for 3 times the price of the rank up pack. Rank up pack's definitely worth it. But I haven't bought it. Monthly pack, not bought it. Monthly pack 2, not bought it. As you saw before, haven't bought either of these. Haven't bought the gold packs. Haven't bought any leaf packs. Certainly haven't bought any nurture packs because they're just not good. Okay, so where's my account sitting right now? We have 6,500 SkyStones. That's pretty nice. That's pretty free to play friendly considering. And if we have a quick look at my monster box, we've got Dien, Araminthia, Isseria, Kairon, Challenger Dominio, Silk, well, Wondrous Silk, Achates, Karen, Armin. You know, there are a lot of good characters in here. And yeah, you know, I've got, let's go back actually. How many 5 stars do I have? Let's just count. I think it's like 6 or something. Maybe. Okay, so no, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Yuna? Sorry, let's put it on star rating. Okay, so DN 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've got 5 stars as a free-to-play player. Artifacts, obviously you've got Celestine. Where's Karen? Karen's got RNL. You know, we've got some pretty good artifacts up in here. Oath as well. I don't really use Armin. Please don't look at the gear too much. It's not about that. The gears are not great. I think my best geared unit is probably my Arminthia at the moment. She's pretty nice. This sword, gorgeous. Like that a lot. It's a shame it didn't go more into speed, but it's okay. Do you want to see one that hurts? One that hurts is Wondrous Silks? No. Karen's? No. Isarius? No. Yuna's. Okay, this one hurts, right? So, T6, crit rate, heroic sword. Very nice. Rolls were so bad. Look at that. 21% effect resistance. Don't get me wrong, I make it work for her. I've got another effect resistance set on her, the 2-piece as you can see. But just generally, that could have been so beautiful. If it had gone purely into crit damage or purely into crit rate, that would have been awesome. But effect resistance, or if that effect resistance had been at attack percent, oh, then that would be beautiful. Straight up 21% attack percent. Yes. Now then, having a look around my guild, I actually left my guild yesterday because my leader had been on offline for about 3 or 4 days. It was a really good guild for a while. Good donations, you know, we pumped out I think 3 or 4 of these 300 donation packs, which was good. But then yeah, leader just quit playing, I guess. Sad times, but it happens. Okay, so for anyone that doesn't know, move my camera, sorry. For anyone that doesn't know, this is where your account experience is. Okay, so if you're not sure, you know, rank 49 and I'm on 90%, so pretty soon I'll be rank 50. So not too bad. Just to give this a bit more of a definitive point to it, we'll go in and we'll have a look down here. Total logins. Where is total logins? Here we go. Total logins. So I'm on exactly the 3-week mark. 21 days logged in. During that time, I've got 5 heroes for connections. It's not bad. I think I got Silk, which I fed to Wanderer Silk. I know some of you are going to hate me for that. Obviously, Yuna. You saw Yuna. Yes, Yuna. Didn't get Alexa. Alexa is not worth it. Okay, so where is the other part? So I'm on 21 days played so far. Entirely free to play. And I think one of these says how much gold. Yes, here we go. In 21 days, I've managed to accumulate 30 million gold. That's not bad. Gold transmit stones. Got 23 of them so far. That's really good actually. I didn't think I'd got that many. Gold transmit stones? 23? Really? And I've summoned twice. Which would be 12. Right? 12. Yeah, 18, 23. Okay, so yeah. I'm pretty... Yeah, I'm halfway. 10 more summons, which I have right now. And I can get 1 more transmit stone. And I can make that 2 MLs. But I'm saving that for right now. I do plan on spending money. I'm going to I'm going to buy the packs. I'll probably buy Special Pack 2, might buy Special Pack 1, probably not. Moonlight Pack, probably not. Welcome Pack, definitely. Rank Up Pack 1 and 2, absolutely. Monthly Packs, yes. This one, never, never, probably not, never. But this is going to be... Thank you, Ancient Coins. Okay, so this one's going to be... What, 400, 600, 3,600. Let's call it 3,700 plus 10 summons. Okay, so we're looking at just about 500, 5,000-ish, 5,000-ish SkyStones, 2 more Moonlight summons, and some more Covenant summons, which will put me pretty high up on the amount of summons I can do. If we're looking here, I've already got 100 and 2 of those. Okay, so I'm going to save those and I'm going to do those relatively soon, which is why I wanted to come and do this. So, is the game free to play friendly? These ones, Silver Transmit Stones, you get quite a lot. Mulligaras, these are essentially what you would call Devilmon in Summoner's War, if you watch Summoner's War, if you play Summoner's War. These guys are Rainbow Mon, they're great. So you can get 3-star Rainbow Mon and a Devil Mon every week there. You can get energy. Personally, in friendship, I buy the energy and I buy the flags when I feel like it. I sometimes buy the bookmarks as well. You get a lot of these friendship leaves just from grinding out stages in the events. These ones tend just to buy the accessory chests because you get your necklaces. I'll give you a quick example. See what we get. Okay, that's terrible, but it's okay. Conquest shop. This is where it gets really good for a free-to-play player. Every week you get a second Molagora. Yeah, you have to hatch it, but you know, it's okay. This one, this is essentially a Nat 5 dupe for you. When you get dupes, you put them together and it increases their base stats for other people. Everyone's different, but this one essentially works for any Nat 5. You know, probably best saving it for a light and dark Nat 5, but you can stick it in there, Moonlight Nat 5. I bought all of this, and this is really good for a free-to-play player because it's great gear with great stats. Some of them are a little bit strange, like this one. I would prefer it if it didn't have effect resistance in there, but you put these on a tank, put this on a tank or on a DPS because it's got speed. This one's obviously going through a DPS. Why it's got effect resistance, I don't know. But in general, at least 3 out of 4 substats are really good. So these are quite easy to grind out. In 3 weeks, I've done all of these, and every week I've bought the Molagora Seed too. I also spent about 600 on helmet and weapon charms earlier because I was trying to up that plus 15 weapon you saw earlier. So all in all, the Conquest store is really good. Now let's have a look. Wrong one. Let's have a look at the arena. See how I'm doing. Okay, so right now you can see I'm in Master 5 League. The reset actually just happened and I had NPC battles to be done, so I haven't actually killed anyone today on the opponents. Hell, I don't bother with Hell. It's 1 extra and the battles are a lot harder. I just do hard mode and shoot through them. 10-second battles, done. You can just press auto and go. So these are all, yeah, these are all relatively easy teams. Probably smash those out when I've got up to 4-ish, 4 going on to 5. Smash those out and you get bonus ones here. Now arena here gives a lot. In your first week you can probably hit up to silver, somewhere in the silver bracket. You'll get reset to silver 5. Second week probably hit up to gold, possibly up to master. If you hit up to master, that's great because when it resets you'll stay in master. Sadly I only got to gold 1 the week before last, so I got reset back down to gold 5 and I had to grind back up to master. When it reset today, my rank dropped back down to master. But if you when you start scraping into master, that's 375 sky crystals per week. That's really nice. I mean, it's 30 per refill, so you got what, 10, 12 refills there. No, that's good. Okay. The other thing that's great about free to play is this. They always have events. Find Archie and Roll the Dice. These are just 2 HTML essentially events, kind of like the stuff Summoner's War does. Why is it not loading? Bit of an issue there, I guess. I usually play this on my tablet, so okay, here we go. It's just been a bit slow. So you get 3 per day, so I've done 11 days of this. Now you get nice rewards. If you mess up, you get 40 energy. If you succeed, you can get 60 energy, 50 gold, bookmarks. That's 1 summon. Transmit stones, always good. Gold, silver phantasma, It's good. And then you get your other rewards down here. Okay, so we got more stuff just for completing more times, which is really, really nice. Roll the dice one, basically the same thing. I won't show you that. But where this game stands apart for free-to-play friendly is this section, the side story. There is almost always a side story running. In fact, since global launch, there has always been a side story running. Now, this side story, it's really good. I mean, we go here to the exchange shop. You get a lot of free stuff. Like this epic helmet. Like, look at the stats on that. The sub-stats are beautiful. That's great. Okay. Then we got more Devilman Walagara up here. Got more summons. More summons up here. And that's all for free, just by grinding out. On top of that, you got your reputation part, where you get event rewards, event currency, sorry, and these leaves. Leaves are great. They're in essentially a refill system. You use them instead of your SkyStones. You can use them for numerous other things, such as buying labyrinth entries, or for abyss entries. I wouldn't suggest doing abyss entries to start with. Now, there are two stages, normal and world. Every time you complete one stage, you get 15 SkyStones. When you complete all of these, you'll get another 60 SkyStones. So there are going to be 20 stages. So that's 300 SkyStones on normal, 300 SkyStones on world, and 120 from both of them. So that's 720 SkyStones. How much is that to buy in the shop? Let's have a look. From the shop, 720 SkyStones. It'd be somewhere between these. Okay, so maybe about close to £20. Probably about $30, something like that, of free currency just from doing the small miracle. And the waxing moon is a little bit smaller. You've again got a shop, lots of great free stuff to buy in there. Awesome, you know, can't complain about free items. And again, you have SkyStones. Not, I think these ones didn't give SkyStones. Let me have a look. Yeah, there's no missions, so there's no SkyStones. But they still had 1, 2, 3, 4, and then normal world difficulty as well, 4. So yeah, they still gave you 4 times 15, 8, and then okay, so 100. They gave you 120 SkyStones, and then 30 for normal, 30 for hard. So that's 180 SkyStones. Something like that. Sorry, maths not all over the place right now. And that's really good, you know. On top of that, you get the reputation quests as well, giving you more leaves, more gold, more SkyStones, more summons. Can't go wrong. And these events are on almost all the time. It's awesome. On top of that, every day you'll get 1 free summon. Now, so far from my free summons, I have got Rihanna and Lucinda, or rather, the artifact RNL. This one, where? This artifact, which is, yeah, Rihanna and Lucida. This is essentially one of the best artifacts in the game, and I got it for free from my daily summons. I also got Araminthia, who is by far one of my favourite DPS in the game, favourite mages in the game. She's great, and I got her from my daily summons. Awesome. What can you say about that? For a free-to-play account, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nat 5s if this was 3 weeks of playing any other game, would you expect to have 5 nat 5s after 3 weeks, as well as a few $100s worth of in-game currency? Probably not. Okay, so here's all my rewards that I collected earlier from the events that we looked at before. Find Arky ones, the HTML events. That's great. Now, one thing that I really like about this for free-to-play players, okay, go into Withering. Okay, this is essentially your equipment farming dungeon. Let's just say I want to try this team, see if they can kill it. Okay, I have 27 energy right now. Sorry about this. I forgot I just collected a doggo out the base. So just up him. And that should bring me down. 70 out of 70. Nope, I'm gonna have to do some more. Yeah, that's not gonna do. Okay. I'll just pop in this guy. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about this little interruption. Okay, so as I was saying, one of the best things about this game is failing. Okay, 27 energy is what I have right now. Okay, taking some random trash team. It cost me 11. Okay, so I should go down to 16 energy after this fight, right? But what is so good about this game is what's about to happen now. When my team wipes and fails, which it's going to do, you don't have to hurry up and quick yield. You don't have to quick yield and get out of here. No, just let it wipe. It's perfectly okay, because when they die, you can try again. You can go back to the lobby. You can do whatever you would like, and you will not lose any energy, not a bit. Okay, so I had 27, I've got one more, it's gone up to 28 out of 11. Go back to the lobby, failed a run, and I still have 28 energy. No loss at all. Another thing that's great, Forest of Souls. Okay, you can train monsters here. Just for the purpose of the video, I will get rid of one. Okay, so here we got another Mega Phantasma. Can train penguins. If you have a seed, you can train Molgars. Okay, but these cost nothing. Cost you 0 resources, just a day. You know, so you can get 3 every day if you upgrade your building. This currency, the stigmas, okay, you can use them to speed it up. Instantly complete. It's essentially 10 per hour. It's not bad price at all. Okay. High command. This is another great free-to-play feature. You can get gold, you can get stigmas, you can get ancient coins, which you saw earlier, to buy accessories, and you can get PvP equipment tokens as well. This one, I'm getting 10 here. I think I've actually got a bonus of 30%. Yep, so I'll get 13 from this one. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a huge amount, but it adds up quickly, really does. Steel Workshop, this is essentially where you craft your equipment. I burnt out all my fangs earlier, but this is good, and you can reduce costs, reduce resource costs, increase your chances. Really good things for giving you better chances to get gear. Even if you fail a lot, you can't get enough mats, you know, you don't have a successful team, you can grind a lower one, craft some good gear, and hopefully get out there. This is one of my favourite features by far. This produces me so many SkyStones. It says maximum storage is 6. it'll take 8 hours to make 6. But right now we have 3. We have a 50% chance to get 200%. 200% doesn't mean 6, it means 9. 200 bonus percent. Okay, so let's quick it. Let's hope for a bonus. Ah, we only got 3. But if the 50% bonus had kicked in, would have got 9. I've done this and got probably, I think, yeah, I think I've got about 40 or so per day. 40 SkyStones per day. That's not bad at all. Okay, the other thing that's great about this game, adventure. Every time you complete one of these caps, okay, you get, as long as you complete all 3 of the missions, you get 15 SkyStones. Now, there are 10 missions, and then on most maps there will be 10 and some submissions. So this one has 6 submissions. So that's essentially 16 times you're getting 15 SkyStones. Not to mention in here you have quests, which will also give you SkyStones and numerous other things. Plus, when you get all the stars from the stage, you get more SkyStones. And you can do it on world difficulty too. Now, I've got the 100 SkyStones from some of my arenas, some of my areas, sorry. I don't have it from every area. Really don't. A lot of these areas, I haven't taken the 100 SkyStones yet. If I wanted to put in the energy investment to farm SkyStones and finish up all these areas, this would be more like 8,000 SkyStones right now. Definitely. Let's have a look at region 2, see if I've even got 100 SkyStones. Yeah, okay, I've got 100 in region 2. 2S, no, yes, no, okay, 2S, I just got 100 in there. Let's have a look at 3. 3, I have got them. Okay, I think it was about maybe 4-2 or 6. Okay, so I've got quite a few of them actually. Okay. That's 7. Yeah, okay. So I haven't started on 7 yet. So that means I've got 7, 8, 9, 1, 9, 2, 10, 8S, 5S. Have I done 5S? Nope, haven't done 5S. Okay, so that's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 700. So it's not bad. And then on top of that, every single one of these can give you a Molagora seed, a Devilman, basically. So those Summoners Wall fans, that's just awesome. Really, really good. Another good place is the Abyss. Now, the Abyss, it depends on how you want to go about it. Personally, I'm not too concerned about rushing past here yet. I'm going to push on, but I was hitting some walls. There are some niche areas you need to build a certain unit or have a certain thing, and I just decided, I'll take my time. I'll do it later. I hit here about 3 or 4 days ago. I've been a little bit lazy. I've been busy. It's been Christmas, now New Year's. So I just purified. Purification 3 times, 75k gold every day. It's not bad. Not a bad thing. But there are some epic rewards to be had in here. 1.5 million gold. Awesome. 500 SkyStones. The artifacts. All of these things are really good. 2 transmit stones. That's a third of a light and dark summon. 2 mega Molagora. Absolutely awesome. Then here again, we've got really good gear, and these come out with awesome substats on them. And it gives you a full gear set. It gives you so much stuff. We've got more SkyStones. If we go all the way even further down, you get so much additional stuff. It's great. Really, really good. Challenge is also a good thing. Quite often, get this goblin. Costs you 5 energy, gives you 50k gold. Perfect. Gold farming dungeon. So nice. Okay, so go back to where are we gonna go? Yeah, adventure. Normal adventure. Battle. Okay, so my progress so far, it's not been amazing. I haven't smashed out. I've barely touched Wyvern. I put on one team and smashed through as many stages as I could in like week 2 or week 1. Got to 7, failed on auto and just never went back. Don't really care about Banshee at the moment. Golem and Wyvern are mostly what I farm, but I haven't actually been farming much. When you saw me go through my heroes, I think I probably have about 6 good sets of gear. The rest not so much. Spirit Altar, it's a daily thing, but every weekend or maybe every Sunday it opens all of them and you can farm out everything, which is just great. Really, really good. This is where my focus has been recently. I made a video about the Small Miracle event and how to farm. One thing I forgot to mention is with these artifacts, if we look right now, I have the artifact. I have one on Rin. That needs to come off actually, she's capped. Okay, I have one on this guy. And the other one has been taken off because I ate the monster. Okay, do I have... Let's see if I've got a max hero. Or not a max hero, but a hero I can eat. A monster I can eat. If only you could do that. Okay, what we'll do, right? Just for the purpose of the video, okay, Icy Tuxedo, put on a small card of miracles. Okay, and then we're gonna go up here to my Mega Phantasma, and we're gonna eat that Icy Tuxedo. Where is it? This one? Yep, I only have one. Good. Okay, so when we eat this, I will get my card back. You don't need to eat it. You can wait until it's level 20, turned into a 3-star, and then farm it into something else. But right now, here we go. Again, I have 3 cards because that one was equipped to that Icy Tuxedo. When we ate it, the artifact got spat back out of the monster. Cost you nothing to unequip it. Really nice. Another thing, these 2-star, 1-star artifacts. So good. This game just gives you access to food for your stuff. I think I'm going to upgrade Water's Origin. Let's put some of these into here. Water's Origin is actually on my Cartes at the moment because she thinks my Wyvern runs, so she needs the health recovery and the combat readiness, which is nice for her. Okay, so as we were saying before about your friends, okay, it's good to have friends, and here is why. We'll go into basically anywhere, doesn't matter. Should have just gone into adventure. Okay, when you go in, usually you'll be at farming events. Even if you don't want to use one, even if you're going to use a super fast team that's just going to smash the stage and there's no way anyone's going to die, take the top supporter. The top few give you 10 leaves every time, but the other ones give you 5, okay, as it goes down. But there will almost always, unless you're hounding out refill after refill after refill after refill in an hour of farming, you'll almost always have a 10-leaf guy. Take the 10-leaf guy with you, unless you need a specific helper to help you and that person's a 5-leaf, doesn't matter. Just take the 10-leaf if you can. Okay, even if they don't do anything and they just die, that's okay. because the more leaves you have, the better. When we go into the friendship shop,
What do you think?
every day you can buy energy and flags, like we said before, with your leaves. That's only 10 times you need to take a friend with you, and you get 40 energy back. Okay. If you are low on, we'll buy some. If you're low on 2-star fodder, or you want to upgrade artifacts, friendship summons. Okay. Never buy these from the shop. Really not worth it. Buy them with your friendship points because you get tons of them. And here we go. Got 10 summons. Okay. Got lots of artifacts, lots of 2-star monsters for fodder increasing, for our mega, what are they called? Mega phantasmas. Down here. We got your 2-star ones left. Yes, we do. Okay, so you get your fodder, and there we go. Actually, don't need them. Okay, so fodder, artifacts, as many as you want. Basically, you're almost never going to run out. If you're farming well, you're almost never going to run out of getting friendship points. And by doing so means you can upgrade your artifacts with ease. You don't have to throw in 3 stars, and I do. I don't save any 3 stars. These are the only 3-star artifacts I like. Daydream Jokers, I upgrade them using other Daydream Jokers, which is why it's max enchant 21. Same with Candle and Tonfa. These 3, well, I rate them. It's quite good. The rest, I just keep it as is. Now, my noble oaths I haven't combined because I may want to use the second one, and it's no longer easy to pull it. It was on the DN banner, and that's the thing. I've got 6,500 SkyStones, but I've spent maybe 4,000 on, I think 3 or 4,000 actually on summoning. Okay, and I've got 2 noble oaths, 1 Celestine, and I've got DN, and I've got Gayron, yeah. DN and Celestine were both banner. Gayron, he was on a banner. Okay. Isseria was actually my starting hero. Now, the reason that I started with Isseria is I personally like her a lot. I think she's a massively high utility monster. Okay. She can reset the entire cooldown of someone's skills. Now, if you've got someone that has 6, 7, 8 cooldown, perfect. Reset her, and Kayron can survive another life. Karen can do her ultimate again, 7 to cooldown, drop straight down to being reusable again. Akates, maybe you've just used her heal, and then you got smashed again, and you want to use it again. Great, throw it up. Iseria's second skill is great, but this skill, Full Bloom, amazing. Okay, it does really good damage, and this is unskilled. Really good damage. Plus, as you can see, it strips, so it takes off all their buffs. Even if they've got immunity, it will take their immunity off, and then it will defense break them and make it so they can't be buffed. So it doesn't matter if DN's about to go next and buff a shield, they can't get the shield. DN strips 1, so she might take away the defense break, but it's still really solid. Especially things like Golem. This is really good for Golem, gets rid of his attack buff, his defense buff. If you throw in Wanderer's Silk, the Golem, make him unhealable, and she can actually pull his attack bar back. But not the point. Okay, so from your selective summons, which we're about to talk about in a second, I actually took Isseria as my hero. Now, Isseria, like I said, she's a really good hero. And on top of that, I also had a Cartes in my selective summon. Now, because I had a Cartes, a really good healer, and I also had a Sadia, a really good DPS, I chose to go with that. I also had some other really nice 3 stars, I think it was. Yes, I had Machacha, who used to be amazing, got nerfed, not amazing anymore. So I recalled him, but at my start I had 2 really good DPSs and a good healer, and all you need then is get a good tank. Raz is actually a pretty good tank. This is another thing that's great about this game for free-to-play players. They give you straight off the bat a healer, a tank, and a DPS. You get Raz. I don't believe I have an Aether, so I can't show you Aether. But you also get this girl, Mercedes. She's got a really, really, really good kit, actually. I really like her. But I have better mages, there's no room for her in my team. I used her when I was grinding the story stages up to 10-10. Don't use her anymore. But even if you never pull any really good units as a free-to-play player, this is still a really, really good unit. And even Ras is actually a really good unit too. You get to boost him up. If you'd been playing a little while ago, you would have got Bask for free as well. He's another really good unit that was free to play. Sadly, the end side story is finished, so he's not obtainable. That might change. Things might come back. You never know. But they throw a lot of free stuff at you. Now, what I was saying before about my choice from the selective summons is when you first start the game, right here, there will be a badge which says selective, which is basically selective summons. And this is what the selective summons are about. Okay, so when you complete stage 10, 1-10, okay, it takes you about half an hour to get to that point in the game. You get your selective summons open. And your selective summons are essentially, it's like a reroll for you. Okay. What other game gives you 10 summons for 3? And if you don't like them, you can change it up to 30 times. Okay. My very first time I did the selective summons, I got Sez and I got four 4-stars. They were all 4-star artifacts. I didn't like any of them, and Sez being the 5-star hero, but that was an amazing pull. And I was like, sometimes I think maybe I should have stuck with that, but I re-rolled multiple times. I actually made the mistake of going after Haste, who is actually not available in selective summons. The selective summon 5-star heroes are limited. I would definitely not suggest taking this girl, Destina. She is amazing. She can carry you through a lot of content. I did take her originally, along with some other characters. Can't think who right now, but my original run was quite good. Played it for about 3 days. Decided I don't want Destina to be my selective summons hero. I want someone with damage and more utility. I can get a healer as a 4-star, it's not an issue. I wanted Angelica, sadly didn't get her. I got a Cartes as a 4-star, 5-star combo. But yeah, the selective summons are great. Okay, you pull first, and it'll give you 10 summons. Okay. You might get a 5-star, you might not. You can get all 3-stars sometimes, but you'll get 10 summons pulled out. Okay? You can get a maximum of 1 5-star in the selected summons. If you don't like it, just click summon again, up to 30 times. Okay? doesn't mean you can go up, do all 30 and then go back and pick the one you want. You have to stop when you find one you like. Now, what I would suggest for this is pick a good damage dealer. Okay. Now, good starting units, a lot of people suggest to use Says, and it's true, Says is really good. There is also Fildred. Okay. Fildred, he's also really good as a starting unit. Ravi, not Yule of Light. Ravi, she's a great starting unit too. Not so much endgame, that Says. I would actually go as far as to say Araminthia could be a really good starting unit. She has a lot of DPS potential, AoE potential, cools herself, gives attack buff. Do not take Passar as a first one. He's a stripper and he's not a great damage dealer. You could go something a bit more unique and niche like Tenebria, who's an AoE defense breaker. You will need other people with her. My suggestion is look through the list of 5 stars first. Figure out someone that you want to have up there and then go for that person. You can't get Yuno either. Personally, I chose this area because she is highly unique in her utility and her ability to strip, as well as landing defense break on both her attacks. Very, very good unit. Not the best DPS, not the best starting unit, but I wanted her for my monster box for my collection, and I chose her to start with because I got a different hero with her, a healer, which just made it all the more enticing. You also get a lot of rewards in here. Every time you rank up, lots of gold up in here, 3 summons. Then one of the best parts is, here we go. Okay, opening treasure chests, clicking on goddess statues, doing urgent missions, and here we go, my favorite, the Goblin Chamber. The Goblin Chamber is a rare spawn. When you're going through adventures, it can happen randomly any stage, and it's like a big gold goblin face on your screen. You click it, you go inside a room, you open a chest. It's usually epic or mythic grade gear. Usually going to be really, really nice for you, possibly even an upgrade. If you do it in the event stages, it will more than likely be event currency, but that's still really nice. It's like a free run. But these pop up quite quickly. I just cashed one in actually, I think. So that means when I get 3 more, I get 70 gems. You get a lot of gems from finding Goblin Chambers. You get a lot of free stuff from finding all sorts. And it's just really, 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 really a good free-to-play game. I mean, right now, I could go and smash out 6,000 summons if I wanted and have lots more heroes, but I don't need to. I do it as I wish. I'm planning on doing some summons, but not yet. The other thing, normal. The other thing that's really good is, like we talked about here before, the leaves, which you get mostly from side story events. 1 to 70 energy. Nice. Okay. I have 32 leaves right here. Okay. I almost never use my leaves. I usually use SkyStones for topping up, because in the future I may well want to smash lots of compasses into doing raid, hell mode raid. I just started reaching into raid, but I haven't done much to do that. Actually, it says I haven't done anything. I must have quit out of the attempt I did. I think I gave one of the bosses an attempt, didn't like it and quit. I was planning to come back to that, but I mean, I pretty much, this one I don't want to go and clear the other parts because it's literally just like a tiny bit of corridor on those two. These two I just don't really care about. It's trash, low level gear. Might be worth unlocking one day for the crystals. For right now, I tend to farm up here, zone 5, because this stuff's not bad. You get a lot of extra stuff. But yeah, raid is where it's at. This is what you want to be doing. Not quickly, but within maybe a month, you could probably do it. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. The other thing as well, like I said, I left my guild, but guilds are awesome. Guilds give you access to quests. Guild quests give you so much additional items and even crystals, I believe. The guild shop, where you can buy lots of good stuff. Molagora seeds again. Terra Phantasmas, which is the 4-star rainbow mon. Really good. And then the aid donation system, which is so good. If you need a piece of stuff like a catalyst, go up into here, others. So say you need a sun badge, you want to get Alexa, or don't get Alexa, save your sun badges. But if you want to get anything, you can't get epic catalysts, but you can get any of the other catalysts, any of this stuff. You can put a request in the guild, and they can give them to you. Okay. Now, when you leave your guild, you keep your marks, you keep all your guild stuff. Okay. So don't worry about quitting a guild, but being part of a guild is really good. Sadly, you do get a 24-hour timer. That's a shame. But you know, it's not like you're going to quit guilds often, so it's not too bad. Anyway, I think that pretty much covers everything, so we're going to wrap things up here. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any suggestions on other things that are good about what free-to-play reasons, put them in the comments below. If you like it, please like. Just starting out, so you know, things are a little bit getting built, shall we say. I have got Twitter. Not really using it at the moment. I'm getting things started, but I've got a Patreon page, which is going to be really fun and good when I get that in place properly. I'm on Twitch. I'm going to start streaming a lot, probably in the next week or two. But yeah, everything's going to be good. So hope to see you around, guys, and I hope you enjoy my videos. I plan on making a lot more content, guide videos on each character, etc. So, yeah, take care. Bye bye. Thanks.